Sure. And guess what? Your mom shouldn't even have to be here today because you shouldn't be here today because you should have done what was right. You understand? Court is calling 2022 CR 7965, State of Texas versus Fabian Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Being on support for the state of Texas.
For the defense?
Abelardo Garza.
And are you Fabian Rodriguez? Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I believe so.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with assault on a public servant, bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargaining agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargaining agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? You're gonna need to speak up. You're gonna need to speak up. Did you understand by entering this plea bargaining agreement, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargaining agreement in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe so.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargaining agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargaining agreement, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. This will run concurrent with County Court cause number 670550. Take into consideration 670551, 687380, and the MRT course. Did you understand those are did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, sir.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Porter, could you remain and I need to speak to you for one moment.
Yes, sir.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargaining agreement. The state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, no contact with Lanier High School at 1514 West Cesar Chavez Boulevard, 78207. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am. It's just work.
All right. Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No concept.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State moves to submit what's been marked as State Exhibit 1 into evidence.
No
Any
objection.
objections? All right, Mr. Rodriguez, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir. We're waiting.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, if I may, rest in the court to follow the agreement. However, on the Lanier, he's a senior at Lanier, and we're asking if he'd be allowed to go to school at his parents' house. It's here, Your Honor.
Well, isn't Lanier, according to their handbook, I from my time in representing
I don't know.
students, I think in their handbook, I could be wrong, but I think in their handbook, the fact that he has this case and he picked it up on that campus, it's automatic expulsion.
Well, I can't, I'm sorry, I can't speak to it. I'm not versed on.
Why are you using marijuana on campus? In the police report, the officer pulls you out of the main lobby area because he said he smelled burnt marijuana on you.
Yes, I didn't have marijuana on me.
So why didn't you just go with him and then call your mom from the office? Why there has to be an altercation?
Because I was scared, Your Honor.
Well, you're at school.
Huh?
You're at school,
Mhm.
so you just go to the office. I mean, have things changed so much since I've been in school? When an officer wants to pull you out of a room or a class, then you go to the principal's office. And then they make a decision on, here is a piece of paper. You don't come back till your parents come in so we can address this issue. And of course, if you have drugs, your issue may be addressed by being taken into custody. So I don't understand why you injured this officer. Here this officer is at school, just trying to have a great day.
Because he grabbed my shoulder and that made me hesitate, and one thing led to another. He grabbed me.
No, I mean, it didn't lead to another. He said, come with me. And you took off running, and he gives chase and he grabs you. You all fall down to the ground. And then he tells you, I'm an officer, stop. And then you kick him. That's what we're here for. So I'm trying to figure out, what is your issue?
No, I don't have any on.
How are your grades in school?
Good.
What is good? Because everybody has a different, are you at the top of your
Well,
class?
No, no.
Are you at the
I
middle
didn't
of your
go-
class?
Well, I didn't go to 11th grade because of coronavirus. So I'm trying to get my credit. I'm trying to go to CAMS. So credit recovery.
So here's the thing. Before COVID, were you at the
Yes.
middle of your class? What were your grades?
A's and B's. Now B's and C's. I have like 15 credits, 16 credits.
All right, C's. C's are, you know what C's are? C's say that you're doing average. And I know you can do better than average. You understand?
This one.
So, do you still live with your parents?
This one.
Father's here.
All right, who's mom? All right. So do you want a curfew for him? I'm sorry? All right. Does he follow your rules? And here's the thing.
You can stand up.
I'm telling you right now, you need to tell me what I need to know so that I can give conditions for him where he's going to be successful. If he's causing problems at home, not following your rules, let me know and I'll put him on lockdown. And when I say lockdown, I don't mean lockdown at the Bexar County Jail. I'll put him on lockdown at your house.
He's a good kid. He did really bad.
Thank you for saying bad choice as opposed to mistake, because people use that word incorrectly. He didn't make a bad choice. Thank you. Do you have any children?
No, man.
Okay, that's a good thing. And I think your mom thinks that that's a good thing. All right, are you working or anything?
No.
So you're just going to school? All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to a $1,500 fine. That'll be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. Concurrent with County Court Cause number 670550. What is that, County
We're
Court?
gonna do it, Jason. That's just evading us.
Okay. And this is going to take in consideration County Court Cause number 670551 and 687380. the MRT. 100 hours of community service restitution, 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. There's to be regular UAs, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, field visits once per month. And the 100 hours of community service restitution, the remaining will be waived if you graduate from high school. So whether or not you get those credit hours, completely up to you. All right, probation, and is there anything else he needs?
No, Your Honor, but I do need clarification on the no contact order. Is that going to be?
No, I'm not doing the no contact order. Lanier High School, here's the thing about Lanier High School. If, and this is what you can put in the order of probation. If Lanier High School suspends you and says that you're not to have any contact with the school, then you can't have contact with the school. You understand? And usually what ends up happening is they may send you to, and in my day it was called alternative school. And once you're there for a while, then they will let you come back. Mom, you were raising your hand?
Yeah.
Stand up, go ahead and stand up.
I have 3 other high school kids that go to San Antonio Academy. They go to public school,
Yes.
and I taught some like one-on-one, so I was part of that.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything else he needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you cite it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. In life, don't settle for C's, don't settle for D's. You need to try to be the best student that you can be, because that record that you have follows you. Now, this whole thing that happened in this high school, that's going in a report. The high school is going to have it, and that's going to follow you wherever you go. So you need to start thinking about your future. And guess what? Your mom shouldn't even have to be here today, because you shouldn't be here today, because you should have done what was right. You understand? All right. We only have moms for so much time. Be nice to them. Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
That would be excused.
You're excused.
What makes this case stand out isn't just the assault charge. It's how close this teenager came to permanently damaging his future over one reckless decision at school. The judge wasn't focused only on punishment. She was trying to make him understand that bad choices don't disappear once court ends. Records follow you, opportunities disappear, and families carry the consequences too. Instead of prison time, he was given a second chance with deferred adjudication, but the warning was clear: don't waste it. The real question is, after hearing the judge's message, do you think he truly understood how serious this situation was?